पता चला, लेकिन मैन्यूवरेबिलिटी बेहतरीन थी। 1 लीटर टर्बोचार्ज इंजन है तो बहुत क्विक तो नहीं है, लेकिन इस साइज की गाड़ी के लिए ठीक है। बाकी जब इसे प्रॉपर्ली डिटेल में रिव्यू करेंगे तब।
ये प्रोटोटाइप्स हैं, अभी इनको थोड़ा सा और इन पर काम होना बाकी है, बट जितना हमने इसे चलाया है उतने में मैं आपको ये जरूर बता सकती हूँ कि इट्स समथिंग टू लुक फॉरवर्ड टू।
स्कोडा ने इसमें फीचर्स भी बेहतरीन दिए हैं। आई विश मैं आपको सारी डिटेल्स दे सकती, बट इट्स नॉट अलाउड। सो दिस इज ऑल आई कैन से फॉर नाउ, दैट इट विल हैव सम सेगमेंट फर्स्ट फीचर्स।
6 नवंबर को इसका ग्लोबल अनवेल होगा, एंड देन बाय the next year, by the beginning of next year, we will see the launch of Kylaq, and it does seem to be a promising product. Nissan has updated its Magnite. We take you on a review and tell you whether it has become a much better value for money product.
So the biggest design updates are focused on the front end of the new Magnite. So the grille that you see, it gets gloss black inserts. There's a nice thick chrome border, and the front bumper as well, it is new and gets this nice silver fog skid plate. Looks really nice. Integrated fog lights, that's another new touch. And lastly, if you see the alloys, if you look at the alloys, the design of the alloy wheels is very different. And if we were to talk about the profile of the car, the rear section stays the same except for the fact that the LED tail lights get a new lighting signature. Nissan claims that the Magnite now gets best-in-class cabin storage of 19 liters along with 336-liter boot space, which can be expanded to 690 liters with the rear seats down. The seats themselves get a standard 60-40 split. Alright, so we are inside the cabin of the new Magnite Facelift, and well, the look and feel of the cabin has changed. The layout of the dashboard stays the same, but now you get this nice dual tone color scheme inside the cabin first, and you have this leatherette upholstery, so this soft touch leatherette on the dashboard, and the seats as well, you can see this double stitching too. And apart from that, well, the steering unit is new as well. It feels nice and chunky to hold, and it looks better than before. And if you want, well, Nissan also gives you the option to put 4 color ambient lighting inside the cabin. That's an optional fitment, but overall the feel, the fit and finish of the car from the inside is really good and gives you the feel of a premium car. So that appeal is quite nice. In terms of features, Nissan says that there are 20 plus features on the new Magnite Facelift. First, the 7-inch digital instrument cluster, it is new. It gets revised graphics and a new layout, so that's different. The touchscreen infotainment system, it gets wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is the same as before, no changes there. And Nissan also offers you a tech pack which includes this, a wireless charger and scuff plates, JBL speakers, and a few other features like air purifier. But what the Magnite misses out on is a sunroof. So what the 2024 Magnite also gets is a smart global key, and the good thing about this is I won't press any buttons on the key, and I'll just walk away from the car will lock itself automatically, and if I come closer to the car will unlock itself as well. Nissan also offers a tech pack that includes wireless charger, dash cam, JBL speakers, LED scuff plates and puddle lamps along with ambient lighting. The Magnite Facelift continues to get a 1-liter turbo petrol engine and a 1-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine, with both models getting a 5-speed manual gearbox. The turbo petrol gets an X-CVT automatic, while the naturally aspirated models get an AMT auto as options. Right, so we are driving the Magnite Facelift with the 1-liter turbo petrol engine and the CVT gearbox. So that's the top of the line, top of the spec engine gearbox combination that we have with us today. And the car stays the same mechanically, so no changes really in terms of how the car drives or feels. The Nissan Magnite makes for a solid upgrade if you're in the market for a smaller car like the Tata Punch or the Hyundai Exter. The pricing is compelling, and as far as features are concerned, the Magnite Facelift, it gets a decent set of features and creature comforts, although the addition of a sunroof could have added to the desirability factor? Well, the car offers a decent performance, the ride quality is good, and it is perfect for urban runabouts.
तालियों के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे आदरणीय मोदी जी का।
छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की।
त्यांचा अजेंडा फक्त करप्शन फर्स्ट, आमचा अजेंडा आहे नेशन फर्स्ट.
घोषणा आणि जनतेचे पैसे लुटणं.
कट कमिशन आणि करप्शनला आमच्याकडे थारा नाही. त्यांचा परिवारवाद आमचा महाराष्ट्रवाद.
महाराष्ट्रामध्ये 1,75,000 जागा रिक्त आहेत. पण का भरत नाही? राज्याची जनतेच्या घमाच्या पैशाची तिजोरी लुटण्यासाठी हे सरकार आहे.
पूर्वीच्या सरकारच्या काळामध्ये निधी देताना त्यांना असं वाटायचं की त्यांच्याच खिशातले पैसे चालले. शेतकऱ्यांना मोफत वीज देण्याचं काम आपल्या सरकारने सुरू केलं.
New day, new show, a new experience.
Start your day with the news, not views,
We bring you stories that matter.
and impact your life.
News that informs and keeps you ahead. From Maximum City, Mumbai,
To the seat of power, Delhi.
NDTV brings you the best breakfast show. Breakfast news on NDTV. 8 a.m. every day.
Stay informed and entertained with the new and updated NDTV News app. You can watch all our channels live, listen to podcasts, read breaking and exclusive news from around the world and more. Download the NDTV app today and get access to the best journalism and storytelling on your smartphone or tablet. The NDTV app. News that matters to you.
This week on India Ascents.
Why Canada and US probe on Khalistani terrorists have taken different trajectories. Dr. Jaishankar speaks terror to Pakistan on Pakistani soil. What's the future of the India-Pakistan relationship? Why IBM thinks India is the next AI capital of the world.
All this and more only on India Ascents with me, Gauri Dwivedi, at these timings on the NDTV network.
I've been reporting on all issues, big and small, from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, rest of South India, bringing you all the action, all that you need to know, all that you want to know.
The energy of Maximum City is infectious. I bring in that energy in our news coverage from financial capital Mumbai.
India's IT capital is always buzz. It's literally a city that never sleeps. And I keep you ahead on all the Bengaluru buzz.
Covering from the southernmost part of India over the last 23 years, I bring in-depth and 360-degree coverage from the Dravidian heartland.
The land of Mishti is also known for its bitter politics. I have seen much water flow under the Howrah Bridge, covering Bengal in all its vivid colors.
तालियों के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे आदरणीय मोदी जी का।
छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की.
त्यांचा अजेंडा फक्त करप्शन फर्स्ट, आमचा अजेंडा आहे नेशन फर्स्ट.
घोषणा आणि जनतेचे पैसे लुटणं.
कट कमिशन आणि करप्शनला आमच्याकडे थारा नाही. त्यांचा परिवारवाद आमचा महाराष्ट्रवाद.
महाराष्ट्रामध्ये 1,75,000 जागा रिक्त आहेत. पण का भरत नाही? राज्याची जनतेच्या घमाच्या पैशाची तिजोरी लुटण्यासाठी हे सरकार आहे.
पूर्वीच्या सरकारच्या काळामध्ये निधी देताना त्यांना असं वाटायचं की त्यांच्याच खिशातले पैसे चालले. शेतकऱ्यांना मोफत वीज देण्याचं काम आपल्या सरकारने सुरू केलं.
New day, new show, a new experience.
Start your day with the news, not views,
We bring you stories that matter.
and impact your life.
News that informs and keeps you ahead. From Maximum City, Mumbai,
To the seat of power, Delhi.
NDTV brings you the best breakfast show. Breakfast news on NDTV. 8 a.m. every day.
Stay informed and entertained with
Join me as I take you on a detailed review of Mercedes' latest launch, its most popular sedan, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This is the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class. इंडिया में ये E-Class का 5th जनरेशन है, इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में 10th जनरेशन है, V214 इसका कोड नेम है और इंडिया में E-Class जानी जाती है अपनी सेकेंड रो के लिए और इसीलिए इंडिया में ये आती है लॉन्ग व्हील बेस के साथ. I have done a detailed walk around of the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class. You can find that on NDTV Auto's YouTube channel. But now the big question is this E-Class more modern, more luxurious, and is this the luxury salon that you should be opting for? Well, that's what I'm here for. I will give you that answer. Keep watching. First, let's talk about the dimensions and looks. The new E-Class is 13 mm taller and the already long wheelbase has gone up by 15 mm. E-Class carries the elegant salon look. It gets the large grille with big Mercedes logo in the center, surrounded by smaller 3-pointed stars. The twin LED headlamp setup, a well-defined bumper area and a long bonnet gives the car a stately presence. On the side, the slightly curved shoulder line stretches from the headlamp to the tail lamp. You get flush door handles, 18-inch tastefully executed alloys, a redesigned rear door with a Maybach-inspired king on the window line. Rear में immediately recognizable tri-star LED tail lamp है और rear bumper chrome में है. The boot is of decent size and gets hands-free access. नई E-Class में spare wheel floorboard के नीचे है, तो luggage space better है. E-Class का सही रिव्यू तो इसकी rear seat पर बैठकर ही हो सकता है. So I asked my colleague to drive me around. Seat itself is very comfortable and you can adjust the recline up to 36 degrees. You can even adjust the thigh support. You can increase it. The thigh support was not less by any standards, but you can increase it and sit absolutely comfortably. And though the leg room is quite nice, ये सीट मैंने बिल्कुल पीछे तक की हुई है, उसके बाद भी अच्छा खासा लेग रूम मुझे मिल रहा है. लेकिन अगर आपको और ज़्यादा लेग स्पेस चाहिए तो आप यहाँ पर ये बटन प्रेस करिए और इस सीट को आप कर सकते हैं पूरी तरह से आगे. ये मिलता है शॉपर पैकेज में. देन यहाँ पर सन ब्लाइंड्स भी पावर्ड हैं, तो आपको बस इसको ऊपर करना है और सन ब्लाइंड्स ऊपर हो जाएंगे. और साथ ही आपको रियर सन ब्लाइंड भी मिलता है एंड यहाँ पर 4 जोन AC मिल रहा है. आप इसको अपने हिसाब से एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. आगे जो इतनी सारी स्क्रीन्स आपको मिल रही हैं, यहाँ रियर सीट पर आपको कोई भी स्क्रीन नहीं मिल रही. इनफैक्ट आर्मरेस्ट में यहाँ पर आपको वायरलेस चार्जर तो मिल रहा है, लेकिन जो एक पैड होता था, एक यहाँ पर टैब मिलता था, वो आपको नहीं मिल रहा. यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा स्पेस आपके पास और है और आपको टाइप C चार्जिंग पॉइंट्स भी मिल जाते हैं 2. बट एक अच्छी बात यह है कि आपके पास वॉइस कमांड है, तो आप यहाँ इस सीट पर बैठकर कुछ एक वॉइस कमांड दे सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हे मर्सिडीज,
How can I help?
ओपन सनरूफ.
I'm opening the sunroof.
इसको आपको यूज़ करने में थोड़ी तकलीफ हो सकती है क्योंकि कभी कभी ये यहाँ इस सीट से काम नहीं करता. फ्रंट सीट से जितनी बार भी मैंने कमांड दिया उतनी बार इसने सीमलेसली फॉलो किया है. अब एक अहम बात यह है कि ड्राइव के वक्त आपको कितना कंफर्ट मिल रहा है. तो इसका जो सस्पेंशन है वो स्टिफ साइड पर है, लेकिन अब्जॉर्प्शन बहुत बढ़िया है. तो इसका मतलब कि अगर आप ख़राब रोड से निकल रहे हैं तो आपको ये ज़रूर पता चलेगा कि रोड ख़राब है, लेकिन वो जो बम्प्स वगैरह हैं वो आपको अंदर ज़्यादा फील नहीं होंगे क्योंकि गाड़ी अब्जॉर्ब उन बम्प्स को बहुत अच्छे से कर लेती है. और अच्छी बात ये भी है कि हम सुबह से इस गाड़ी को चला रहे हैं, कई हमने स्पीड ब्रेकर्स क्रॉस किए और उन सभी स्पीड ब्रेकर्स को इसने काफ़ी आसानी से क्रॉस किया है. It's no air suspension, but Mercedes says they have worked on steel spring suspension with selective damping for Indian conditions and it shows. It's stiff enough to be stable on bumpy roads and still manages to keep the occupants comfortable. Though now, I want to be behind the steering wheels. Now before I start telling you about how does the new E-Class drives, let me first tell you about all the features you get here. You get a driver display which is customizable. and can get all the important information right in front of your eyes. I do miss a heads-up display. You get a super screen, and that means you get the infotainment screen and individual screen for the passenger. And most of the magic has happened on these two screens. There are very few buttons here, including a button to manage the drive modes. Otherwise, everything is through this screen, including the air vents. Yes, you heard me right. You get digital air vents. That means you control the direction of the air vents through this screen. And there's a lot that you can do on this screen, including play games, but only when the car is stationary. You can connect that passenger screen to Bluetooth headphones and enjoy your own music or your own entertainment. Though I must say that I miss some of the buttons, especially the AC buttons. Controlling the AC while on the move through the screen, I have always found that very cumbersome. But the good thing is that AC menu is available on the touch of a button, and you can of course use voice command to manage many functions. You also get this leather wrapped steering, very nice to hold. You have these steering mounted controls and paddle shifters to give you better control of the car. सब जगह आपको सॉफ्ट टच मटेरियल मिलता है. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं लेदर रैप्ड है, पूरा डैशबोर्ड लेदर रैप्ड है, और जो AC वेंट का एग्जीक्यूशन है वो मुझे बहुत ही नीट लगा. इनफैक्ट पूरा जो फ्रंट एरिया है, पूरा जो डैशबोर्ड एरिया है, ये बहुत ही नीटली एग्जीक्यूटेड लगता है. The interiors show attention to detail and quality is top class. यहाँ सेंटर कंसोल एरिया में ये ओपन 4 वुड फिनिश दिया गया है और ये बहुत ही अच्छा इसका टच एंड फील है. और यहाँ पर आपको कप होल्डर्स भी मिल जाते हैं, वायरलेस चार्जर है यहाँ पर, और थोड़ी सी जगह है जहाँ पर आप अपना की रख सकते हैं. इसके साथ ही आर्मरेस्ट के नीचे भी आपको जगह मिल जाती है और यहाँ पर भी थोड़ा बहुत सामान रखा जा सकता है. रियर सीट्स तो कंफर्टेबल हैं ही, ये फ्रंट सीट्स भी बहुत कंफर्टेबल हैं और यहाँ पर अब ये कुशन भी मिलता है जो कि जब आप ड्राइव कर रहे हैं तो आपको बहुत ही बढ़िया सपोर्ट देते हैं. मुझे ये लगता है कि आपको ये इंश्योर करना पड़ेगा कि आपका जो ड्राइवर है वो कोई ऑयल वगैरह लगाकर नहीं आ रहा है, अदरवाइज दीज कुशन्स विल गेट डर्टी. Well, there are brown and black color upholstery available too, but the interior upholstery color depends on the choice of exterior color, for which you have 5 options: grey, black, silver, white and blue. The front seats come with ventilation and heating function, and one very interesting bit that has been added to this car is this selfie camera. This is not just a selfie camera because it can also record video and can also help you attend your meetings. अगर आप Zoom कॉल लेना चाहते हैं, WebEx मीटिंग, Teams मीटिंग कुछ भी लेना चाहते हैं, आप इस कैमरे के ज़रिए कर सकते हैं. ड्राइवर साइड से भी की जा सकती है ये मीटिंग और पैसेंजर साइड से भी आप ये मीटिंग अटेंड कर सकते हैं. और गाड़ी में अगर आप बैठकर फ़ोटोज़ लेना चाहते हैं या फिर वीडियोज़ रिकॉर्ड करना चाहते हैं तो वो भी किया जा सकता है. आपको उसको सेव करने के लिए USB ड्राइव की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. तो आप जो रूट्स फॉलो करते हैं हर रोज़ वो ये गाड़ी लर्न करेगी. सपोज़ आप रोज़ एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम पर ऑफिस जाते हैं, द कार विल लर्न दैट रूट और आपको वो नेविगेशन प्रॉम्प्ट आएगा. आपको उस वक्त की जो सेटिंग्स पसंद हैं उसके प्रॉम्प्ट्स भी आ जाएंगे. So a lot has been done in making sure this car preempts what you want. Now let's talk about the drive. So आपके पास 3 engine choices हैं. M254 4-cylinder petrol engine on E200, OM654M 4-cylinder diesel engine on E220D, both of which have a 48-volt on-board electrical system with integrated starter alternator. The engines are paired with 9-speed torque converter automatic. The petrol engine produces 204 HP power and 320 Nm torque, while the diesel engine produces max power of 197 HP and a torque of 450 Nm. The mild hybrid system also generates additional torque of 205 Nm. Very soon, Mercedes will bring the E454 Matic 2, which is what you should opt for if you want all the luxury with performance. The E454 Matic is powered by 6-cylinder inline petrol engine producing 381 HP and 500 Nm. and does 0 to 100 in claimed 4.5 seconds. In contrast, the car I'm driving today, the E200, does the run in 7.5 seconds. Now, E200. It's not so much performance oriented, it is more oriented towards giving you a comfortable ride. तो इसमें जो power delivery है वो काफ़ी लीनियर है. इनफैक्ट स्पोर्ट्स मोड में भी इसमें आपको 3 मोड्स मिलते हैं, कंफर्ट, इको और साथ ही स्पोर्ट्स मोड. स्पोर्ट्स मोड में भी थोड़ा सा वक्त लगता है इसको डाउन शिफ्ट होने में और उसके बाद भी पावर डिलीवरी काफ़ी लीनियर रहती है. So clearly the focus is more on giving the passengers comfort and a very smooth drive. Though I must say it's not slow, just the delivery of power is at an even pace. And the shifts are quick and on point. So if you want to have a little bit of fun, it's better to use these paddle shifters. The car feels planted to the ground and the steering response is great. It adds weight and feels quite precise as you gain speed. और इंडियन कंडीशंस में स्पेशली जब आप शहर में चला रहे होते हैं तो ये एडास कभी कभी काफ़ी ज़्यादा मुश्किल पैदा कर देता है क्योंकि इतनी सारी अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सिचुएशंस होती हैं. बट इन दिस न्यू E-Class you also get ADAS functionality in E-Class. And you know how Indian conditions are, especially city conditions, जहाँ पर कहीं पर भी कुछ भी हो जाता है. कभी भी आपके सामने कोई साइकिल वाला आ जाएगा, बाइक वाला आ जाएगा और तब जो अगर आपने एक्टिव ब्रेक असिस्ट ऑन करके रखा है तो जो ब्रेकिंग होती है वो बहुत शार्प होती है. आप उसे ऑफ कर सकते हैं और इस बार अच्छी बात यह है दैट इफ़ यू स्विच इट ऑफ, दिस कार विल रिमेंबर इट एंड द नेक्स्ट टाइम यू ड्राइव इट, इट विल रिमेन स्विच्ड ऑफ. पहले मर्सिडीज़ की गाड़ियों में आपको हर बार उसे स्विच ऑफ करना होता था, लेकिन अब ऐसा नहीं है. द कार विल रिमेंबर योर सेटिंग्स, बट ऑफ कोर्स you should use these settings with caution. After all, ADAS is there for our safety too. While the cabin is quiet and you cannot hear either a road noise or the wind noise or ambient noise, you will hear a little bit of engine noise when you push the car. The E200 was launched at Rs 78.5 lakhs, while the E220D at Rs 81.5 lakhs and the E450 at 92.5 lakhs. The starting price is very close to the outgoing model and around 5 lakhs more expensive than the recently launched BMW long wheelbase 5 Series. But the new E-Class offers a lot more in terms of features and tech. The brand E-Class itself has a lot of value. So in this segment, if you are looking for a comfort-oriented, tech-packed luxury salon, E-Class must be considered. We are in Bangalore driving the new Kia Carnival. You can catch the review on NDTV Auto's YouTube channel on 22nd October at 11 a.m. Till we meet again, drive safe, take care, bye-bye.
This week on India Ascents.
Why Canada and US probe on Khalistani terrorists have taken different trajectories. Dr. Jaishankar speaks terror to Pakistan on Pakistani soil. What's the future of the India-Pakistan relationship? Why IBM thinks India is the next AI capital of the world.
All this and more only on India Ascents with me, Gauri Dwivedi, at these timings on the NDTV network.
I've been reporting on all issues big and small from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, rest of South India, bringing you all the action, all that you need to know, all that you want to know.
The energy of Maximum City is infectious. I bring in that energy in our news coverage from financial capital Mumbai.
India's IT capital is always bustling. It's literally a city that never sleeps. And I keep you ahead on all the Bengaluru buzz.
Covering from the southernmost part of India over the last 23 years, I bring in-depth and 360-degree coverage from the Dravidian heartland.
The land of Mishti is also known for its bitter politics. I have seen much water flow under the Howrah Bridge, covering Bengal in all its vivid colors.
And of the corruption. Corruption first, on the agenda and nation first.
घोषणा आणि जनतेचे पैसे लुटणं.
कट कमिशन आणि करप्शनला आमच्याकडे थारा नाही. त्यांचा परिवारवाद आमचा महाराष्ट्रवाद.
महाराष्ट्रामध्ये 1,75,000 जागा रिक्त आहेत. पण का भरत नाही? राज्याची जनतेच्या घमाच्या पैशाची तिजोरी लुटण्यासाठी हे सरकार आहे.
पूर्वीच्या सरकारच्या काळामध्ये निधी देताना त्यांना असं वाटायचं की त्यांच्याच खिशातले पैसे चालले. शेतकऱ्यांना मोफत वीज देण्याचं काम आपल्या सरकारने सुरू केलं.
New day, new show, a new experience.
Start your day with the news, not views.
We bring you stories that matter
And impact your life.
news that informs and keeps you ahead. From Maximum City, Mumbai,
To the seat of power, Delhi.
NDTV brings you the best breakfast show. Breakfast news on NDTV, 8 a.m. every day.
Stay informed and entertained with the new and updated NDTV News app. You can watch all our channels live, listen to podcasts, read breaking and exclusive news from around the world and more. Download the NDTV app today and get access to the best journalism and storytelling on your smartphone or tablet. The NDTV app. News that matters to you.
This week on India Ascents.
Why Canada and US probe on Khalistani terrorists have taken different trajectories. Dr. Jaishankar speaks terror to Pakistan on Pakistani soil. What's the
Hoax calls continue to disrupt Indian airline operations. Over 35 hoax calls made in the last 4 days. Bomb threats caused disruptions and diversions. A week after Babra Siddique's murder, son's photo found in shooter's phone. Threat to Zishan Siddique question as sources say that police find Zishan's photo on suspect's phone. Mahayoti leaders hold key meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah to discuss seat sharing ahead of Maharashtra Assembly elections. West Bengal doctors issue ultimatum to CM Mamata Banerjee. Doctors give a deadline till Monday and say they'd fulfill all 10 demands. Delhi wakes up to unhealthy air pollution rises. Smog chokes national capital. There's toxic foam also seen on river Yamuna. After 46 all-out, India made a stunning fight back in the Bengaluru Test versus New Zealand. The hosts go past 300 runs, Sarfaraz Khan having struck his maiden Test 100.
And you can see that this is a very popular 100. 4 50s and 4 innings. He is converted, given a chance, given this opportunity. This is the number at which he bats for his team. He's been...
The flyers have faced nightmare after nightmare because of miscreants who've made hoax calls to flights. Chaos and confusion that follows not only causes stress for passengers but also proves to be a costly headache for airline operators. Now, in the past few days, flights have faced major disruptions due to multiple hoaxes. Over 35 hoax calls in the last 4 days alone. The menace of these prank calls have become a challenge to the industry that's already battling sky-high expenses due to its busiest travel season. I'm being joined by SS Panesar as well. Thank you, Captain Panesar, for joining us. Captain Panesar, I would like to introduce you, of course. You are an expert in this field, but these hoax calls, sir, have become a serious menace in society. Over 35 calls just in the last 4 days. What can be done to curb this, sir? Do you think something can be done to take action on this?
Yes, Aarti, there are a lot of methods to detect these people. Today, our internet has become so powerful. आप अगर गलत सांस भी ले लो की जगह पर वो भी पता लग जाता है और ये होक्स कॉल्स आ रही हैं, पहले तो इनको इमीडिएटली आइडेंटिफाई करिए कहाँ से आई है, और उसके बाद दे हैव टू टेक ए क्रिमिनल एक्शन अगेंस्ट देम, दैट दिस इज आइडिया टू किल पीपल, इज नॉट आइडिया टू डाइवर्ट द फ्लाइट। अगर 370 आदमी 250 आदमी बम फट जाता है तो क्या मर्डर केस नहीं होगा? Same murder clauses should be put on these people. They should be arrested and punished in publicly. They should be punished in Ramlila ground. ये कोई मजाक नहीं है, लेकिन ये जो बदमाश है वो क्या करते हैं, होक्स कॉल देंगे, एक छोटे बच्चे 5 साल के बच्चे को बैठा देंगे, इससे गलती से इसने फोन कर दिया, उस बच्चे को पकड़िए, फिर वो बताएगा किसने उनको का फोन करे। देखो इससे ना तो जो पैसेंजर बेचारे पूर पैसेंजर जा रहे होते हैं उनको कितनी तकलीफ, किसी ने एग्जामिनेशन के जाना, किसी ने मेडिकल के जाना, किसी ने अपने रिश्तेदारों को मिलना, उनको कितनी तकलीफ होगी, और एयरलाइन का तो नुकसान होगा ही इसमें, बिकॉज़ दे हैव टू ग्राउंड द एयरक्राफ्ट, इट विल टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम। जब उनके अपने इंजीनियर आएंगे वो उनको क्लियर करें तब वो जहां दोबारा टेक ऑफ कर सकेगा। दिल्ली में आई कैन टेल यू हमारी सिक्योरिटी बड़ी फुल प्रूफ है, एब्सोल्युटली परफेक्ट सिक्योरिटी इन दिल्ली। I can tell you, even last few years, one of the minister was carrying a small matchbox, and they caught him and they did not permit him to carry a matchbox. He said, "I'm a minister." He said, "Nothing to say as per security. I won't allow you." And Delhi में security 500 फुट पहले शुरू हो जाती है एयरपोर्ट पहुंचने से, जबकि पुलिस बूथ लगे तो वहाँ पे अपनी गाड़ी की सब चेकिंग होती है। तो सिक्योरिटी हमें कोई शिकवा नहीं है, लेकिन ये जो होक्स कॉल रही है इनको पकड़ के, इनको जब तक आप कैपिटल पनिशमेंट नहीं दोगे, अगर फर्ज करो जहाज फट जाता है, then what are you going to do? You are not going to give him capital punishment if you catch a person. Same thing should be applied to them. The criminal procedure. This is a criminal action. लोगों को तंग करना, डिस्टर्ब करना, ये कोई मजाक बात नहीं, ये कोई खेल नहीं है। मेरे विचार में जब तक गवर्नमेंट स्ट्रिक्ट
Absolutely, Captain Panasa. Now, stringent action should be taken, is what you're saying. But what are the airline procedures when such calls are made, sir?
See, the airline can do what they can do. They will immediately land at the nearest airport, and the security of that airport will surround the airport, take out all the passenger and baggage, and they will check its security again, and that will cause a delay of maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Right. Thank you, Captain Panasa, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on this development. There, of course, stringent action must be taken, as these miscreants have time and again provided a challenge to not just 1 or 2 flights, but at least 35 flights, over 35 flights, in fact, in the last 4 days by making these hoax calls. Shifting focus now, in the Baba Siddique murder, a week after that, his son Zishan's photo was found on the phone of one of the accused. The handler of the accused has shared Zishan Siddique's picture through Snapchat, is what we're learning, to the accused. Remember, earlier sources indicated that the initial investigation revealed that the accused were being ordered to target both Zishan Siddique as well as his father at the function that they were found at, and that their whereabouts were being tracked by the accused as well. Remember, in the preliminary investigation, sources also told us that the information surfaced that both Zishan Siddique as well as Baba Siddique were being followed, where their whereabouts were being followed, as well as the house was being recce'd before Baba Siddique was murdered. Since they were not able to target both Zishan Siddique and Baba Siddique together, one of the shooters had attacked Baba Siddique, was the source-based information that we had gotten earlier. My colleague Paras joins us with more details. Paras, now latest information coming in that Zishan Siddique, we know, was a target of the accused. Now we're learning that the handler had sent an image of Zishan Siddique to one of the accused.
Rightly said. As per the police sources, during the investigation of one of the shooter who was arrested first in this entire killing of Baba Siddique, it has been revealed that there was a photo of Baba Siddique's son Zishan Siddique, which was sent by a handler in this entire matter to the shooter on Snapchat. But this type of modus operandi which was used was to send a photo on Snapchat, and after that the photo should be deleted. So this type of thing which was done by the handler in this entire matter, and a photo of Zishan Siddique has been found on accused phone in this entire matter. 4 phone was recovered from these 2 accused, Dharmraj and Gurmel, when this 2 was arrested by Mumbai police in this entire matter. Still the investigation is on, and Mumbai police is trying to find out more clues and more things that can prove crucial in this entire matter.
Right, Paras. Thank you for joining us and bringing us those details. Shifting focus, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and his two deputies, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, met Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The huddle of the top leaders of the Mahayuti coalition in Maharashtra with BJP strategist Amit Shah came at a time when seat-sharing talks among the ruling constituents in the state were at a crucial juncture. This meeting was to finalize seat-sharing before the assembly elections. My colleague Maria has more details.
Remember, in the run-up to elections, the Mahayuti appears to be a far more cohesive alliance in comparison to Mahavikas Aghadi. Last night, there was a meeting that took place between Home Minister Amit Shah, Eknath Shinde over seat sharing.